Swimming juggernaut Chad joins us from our studios in Durban. Chad, a very good evening. How were the Commonwealth Games for you?
Good evening, everybody. Commonwealth Games were amazing. It was my third Commonwealth Games, and I feel like this was definitely my best showing. And just in general for Team South Africa, we had an amazing feat. And as you saw, Christian, broke the record a couple of minutes ago. We're very proud of everybody, so I'm very happy.
And the competition at the Commonwealth Games for you, was it up to scratch?
Yeah, absolutely. I knew it was going to be very tough. I think me and my buddy James Garr from England, we had a lot of things, banter back and forth heading into these games, and we were entered in the same events. So I knew it was going to be very tough. Of course, the Aussies on home soil are always the most difficult, and they had a great showing. And I think for Team South Africa in general, we got second place in the swimming overall, which is the first time we've ever done that, to the likes of England, Scotland, Wales, New Zealand. We beat all those mighty countries, and South Africa can be very proud of the team.
So as the elder statesman, if we can call you that, of South African swimming, in terms of a succession plan, where do you see it from these games to how does the future look?
Well, I'm very excited. I've just launched the Chad le Clos Academy in Cape Town, and hopefully it's going to be one of many around the country to help change and reform South African swimming and help grow the next generation of athletes. So from my standpoint, I'm trying to do my bit to help nurture the next generation. And in my personal career, I'm only just turned 26 last week, so I'm very confident about my future, that I'm only starting to improve and hit my prime now, hopefully at the next Olympic Games in 2 years' time. So I'm just very excited for the future, and very exciting time for South African swimming at the moment.
Well, talking about your academy, it launched in Cape Town, and it's because you've invested in the future of South African swimming. You want more to come out of this country. What's different about your academy?
I've had this vision for a very long time, about 5 or 6 years, right after the Olympics in London. I knew that, with respect, we don't have the structures to create future champions, with respect. And I feel like with this academy, I can help develop the next generation. I feel like, we just have very passionate people involved. We've got 5 or 6 people on the board, which are passionate swimming fans and just really good people, that want to make a difference. And I think that's what you need. At the end of the day, if you can bring passionate people, in a room, and we can make, just make positive decisions. And I think at the moment we've done that. It's taken 18 months now to launch this academy, and like I say, hopefully one of many. Like I say, we want to start off at grassroots levels, because at the end of the day, we're not born Olympic champion, and the Chad le Clos Academy will represent anybody that wants to achieve their dreams. My dad always says, win your Olympic gold, which means don't win the Olympic gold for you, whatever that means. If that means making the Olympics, being the captain of your school team, just be the best version of yourself that you can be. So that's what we strive to be.
Why are you launching it in Cape Town? Because everybody knows that you're a Durban boy. So where's the Cape Townian connection?
Yeah, no, at the moment, there's so many places in Durban at the moment, and I knew that Cape Town, with respect, was lacking a bit of that. And, I wanted to move over there with my brother. He's studying on that side. So, it just became a bit of a natural move for me. But definitely going to be coming back to Durban. Opening in Joburg, Pretoria, all around the country. For me, I'm very proudly South African. At the moment, obviously, doing most of my training overseas, because we don't really have the facility to train in, and my coach is overseas. But we're bringing all those expertise back here, and we always want to. I was the first homegrown champion myself and Cameron van der Berg, so we're very proud of that, and we just want to create the next generation of champions, and hopefully with this academy, in 10, 20. Whatever, how many years' time we can, they can say that Chad le Clos helped me achieve my dreams.
Well, from your experience being a homegrown champion, what is it that you see that this academy will offer to push the swimmers over the edge and into that next level of their careers?
I feel like education is key. In swimming, a lot of people in South Africa have this perception that your 10, 11, 12-year-old must swim like I do, as a 25, 26-year-old. And that's not the case. If you were a rugby player and your boy was 11 or 12, you wouldn't go ask him to tackle, Pat Lambie or the Beast or any of those guys. So, it's the same concept. There are levels to the game. And I think that because swimming is not a contact sport, people think that they want to make these champions at 9, 10 years old. And yes, they're going to be breaking South African records at 13, 14, 15. By the time they're 17, 18, they're all burnt out. And I feel like my academy has got the right people involved that are going to help educate the people, educate the parents as well as the athletes, and more importantly, just have fun. You know, at the end of the day, swimming's about having fun. That's why I started swimming. You know, and till you get to a certain level, you must just be having fun all the time. And yeah, it's basically going to be about that education process, which I feel like we have it hit down to a T. So I'm super excited. It's a passion project of mine, like I say, for many, many years. You know, we've got amazing people on board, and I couldn't be more proud, you know, to have my name up there and just help, you know, like I say, the next generation.
Well, we're also excited to hear about this this project of yours. But now, one of your teammates on Team SA, one of your fellow gold medal winners, Caster Semenya, has hit the headlines. You know her, obviously, from your dealings with Team SA. How do you think she's dealing with the news right now?
Yeah, unfortunately, I just actually saw the news on my way here. Yeah, Caster and I have been good friends for 10 years now, actually, since the 2008 Youth Games. We both actually carried the flag together. So I'm rooting for her, I'm behind her, and I'm not quite sure on what's all happened. It's only very fresh news to me, but yeah, I'll give her a call later and see how she's doing.
But more than that, about her, the strength of Caster. Tell us about that, from what you know of Caster. How strong is she mentally to be able to deal with the scrutiny that she's obviously been under for the last 10 years? What have you seen of that?
She's just an amazing, positive person. Honestly speaking, I was with her on Monday. We were, you know, doing the parade around the city of Pretoria, and you know, she's just such a positive person. You know, I think we both pride ourselves on being the people's champion, and you know, she's very famous around here, and I think we have a lot of support for her. And you know, she's definitely very mentally tough. You know, under all the stuff that she's been through in the last couple of years, you know, she's always come out on top, and that's a testament to her character. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, you have to be mentally strong in this game, because it's going to be there's always challenges, you know, in sport and in life. So you know, if you can come through that on the other side, you know, that shows true character.
Chad, thank you very much for joining us here on Sport on Prime.
Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone back home for the support the last couple of weeks.
There you go. Chad le Clos, Team South Africa sticking together and relishing the support that they've been getting back home. Now,